Have you ever seen people delivering in video and drawing live on the screen while they talk? It's a pretty cool technique, right? It's got this beautiful sort of organic analog feel to it, which is great in this digital world. It's a great way to actually show people your words come to life on screen, show you doing some of the work, going through your models, going through your work and illustrating to them while explaining it. Ever wondered how to do it? Well, today I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you 3 little techniques to not just do it, but to do it easily and do it like a pro. I've also got a few freebies that I've created that help me do it sort of to a different level. Make it really look professional, make it really look clean and easy and simple, and lead your audience through your work. You want to know how to do it? We're going to do that today. I'm going to show you how to do it really quickly in this video. This is what we're doing. We're going to write on screen. Love it. First thing we need to do is make sure we've got our iPad connected the right way to our desktop or laptop so that we can run the green screen through Ecamm. Now to do that, we want to use one of these. This is an HDMI video capture card. They run about 20 bucks these days. About 6 months ago, they were 160 bucks. Still people selling them for that much, but you can get them for 20 bucks. eBay, Amazon, easy. What you want to do is connect your iPad, USB-C cable, via the HDMI capture card, turn the iPad on and open up Notability. What we want to do is create a document that's full green screen. Now, the good part about this, I've created the document for you, but it's not just a plain green screen. I've created a green screen with a full green on green grid. So when you switch on the green screen in Ecamm, you don't see the grid, but when you're looking at your iPad and you're writing, you can see it. So it's easier to draw lines, easier to construct what it is you're putting on screen and have it be legible and clean and a bit tidier than just scribbling on a blank screen. Secondly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I cheat this so that my writing is just a little bit better. I don't have great writing, and particularly when I'm talking or if I'm delivering live, I tend to scrawl and scribble, and I could have been a doctor. Scripts that you can't read and instructions that you can't read. I couldn't have been a doctor. So now you've got your green screen document open on your iPad. This is running through Notability. It's a PDF, so you can run it in any notes program you want. You're going to open up Ecamm, select a new scene. Input is your USB capture card. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to come over here to our overlays panel, click Add Camera. The camera we're going to add is USB Video 2. It'll bring up the green screen over here. We're going to click on the zoom and pan button and take that from 0 up to about 10, which will just get rid of those borders, as you can see there. Click the green screen button, which will bring up this brick background, which is a default in Ecamm. Then hit the transparency button, see right through. Okay, so we've got our iPad connected through our HDMI capture card. Now we can look at how to set it up in Ecamm so we've got the perfect writing on screen and the audience can read it easily. First thing you want to look at is your background. Now, do we have too much going on in the background? Is it too light, too dark, or too busy for the audience to easily read the words, make them nice and clear and legible? The easiest way to do that is control it with an overlay in Ecamm. I like to darken the background down, but you can also lighten it up. So select one of the overlay files I've created here. You can either go dark or light, left or right. We're going dark left. Drag it up into your overlays panel underneath your iPad feed. See here now I've just got a nice dark side here. You can still see through to the background, but if I write on it, so that now we know we can draw here, happy days. Now I'm just going to go back to the actual screen so you can see what I'm seeing here. I'm going to show you how to pre-plan your writing so that when your audience sees you drawing for the first time, what you're doing is tracing something you've already created. So this is what my screen looks like when I'm about to draw this slide. If I was to click off the green screen, what you'll see is this. So some of the content is pre-planned on screen. Now, if I'm going from that slide to that one, that's how it looks. But the rest of it I'm going to draw. Now, if I want to draw perfectly on screen, nice straight lines, beautiful clear writing, what I do is I draw it all in there beforehand. But because it's green on green, it doesn't show up on screen. So I've drawn up my little plan. This is my audience intention model. It's something that I suggest everyone does before any video they create, any live delivery they have. Watch the state of your audience on 3 levels. What are they thinking? How are they feeling? And what are they doing before your video? And what's their state after? What are we hoping to shift them towards? How are they going to think differently, feel differently, or act differently afterwards? What are they going to do? So all I do here now is I just trace this. State before. And check this out. If I click the green screen back on and you see this happening live on screen, right, you know I'm just tracing this, but the audience doesn't. So what they see is state after. It just helps you just make things a little bit more legible, keep things a little bit more lined up, just make it a little sharper. Now, if we go back to our screen, you see there's some lines there too, and I go, yeah, I want to do those lines. But now I've got a little map where I can see where they go. So let's try this. So much easier, right? So much easier. And if we come back to the green screen on again, so we see exactly what the audience sees. You know that I'm tracing this, but they don't. Not perfect lines, but a whole lot better than if I was just drawing by freehand. Okay, this is one of the best ways to just tidy up your work and draw on screen like a pro, not like a hack, like a pro. Let's go back to the document and have a look at some other options. Now I want to show you another little technique within this where you can create and craft little icons or graphics on screen beforehand and then make them appear live in the video. So I'm going to select this little play button up the top here, which represents the video between the state before and state after. And I'm simply going to go into style and make that red. Now on screen, if we go back to this on screen, we go live on screen, what that does is this, and I'm clicking it now, same thing, style, red, and you see it just appears. Pre-drawn, pre-created, pre-crafted, brought up live on screen. The other way to do that is simply duplicate everything that you've got here, duplicate this entire graphic, put it on the next page, and you simply flick through to it, or flick back to it. So there you have it. 3 techniques that will really help elevate how well you can draw on screen. Simple models, simple plans, and a couple of freebies. Background overlay, happy days. The green on green grid and the pre-created and crafted icons and elements so that you're tracing. Makes it better for your audience, makes it better for you. Have a go at it, have a play with it, and send me the videos. I want to see them. I want to see what you can create with this and what you bring to the screen with your magic and a little bit of tech magic. See you next time.